The video features celebrity accidents. Some have died and some have survived. Whether the incidents are serious or not, these were the real experiences worth telling to everyone. In 1973, Vic Pasha died when he was run by a car in Calamba, Laguna at the age of 39. He was a TV host of a former program, Oras ng Ligaya, and usually acted in Fernando Poe Jr.'s movies. Eddie Peregrina died on April 30, 1977 at the then Polymedic Hospital in Mandaluyong City of an internal hemorrhage few months after his car collided with a trailer truck in the underpass of Edsa Shaw Boulevard. He died at the age of 32. In an early morning of 1984, the then actress Claudia Sobel met an accident when driving a Mitsubishi Colt with three relatives when it collided to another car in Pasong Tamo, Makati City. Sobel's chest was pinned to the steering wheel, where she died 3 hours later. She passed away at the age of 18. In 1992, J. Ilagan, 37, died of a motorcycle accident along Thomas Morato Avenue, Quezon City. Without a helmet, the motorcycle he was riding into was hit by a car driven by a drunk driver who was arguing with his wife. He was thrown away, breaking his skull. Director Lino Brocco's car hit an electric post along East Avenue, Quezon City, while it was trying to avoid hitting a tricycle after overtaking a taxi. Hospital officials said that Brocco smashed his head against the windshield of the car and died from a broken skull. It was reported that the car was driven by actor William Lorenzo, who was seriously injured but survived the accident. Both celebrities came from a disco party when the accident took place. In 1993, June Hernandez and his friends were coming home from an out-of-town trip when the car he was riding in hit a concrete obstruction in a dark section of Inlex Tabang exit in Gaguinto, Bulacan. He died on the spot. He was the son of veteran actress Alicia Alonso and the late Rosa Rival. He was 24 years old when he died. In September 1998, Rick Sigreto met an early death by a motorcycle accident. He was traveling the Buendia flyover in Makati when he was hit by a passenger's jeepney and was thrown in a construction area. Reports said that his head was severely injured by the side's protruding iron grills. He died at the age of 46. In the early morning of March 4, 2004, in Del Gallego, Camarines Sur, the van which carried Helena Perez and other 5 passengers was totally wrecked when it collided with a truck. According to eyewitnesses, Helena was breathing when rescuers came to take her out of the car, but was declared dead when brought to Tangkawayan District Hospital in Quezon. The major cause of her death was broken neck. In 2010, former beauty queen Melody Gersbach and 2 companions were killed in a vehicular collision in Barangay Pawili in Bulatown, Camarines Sur. Philippine National Police in Bicol said a Toyota Innova where Gersbach and her companions were riding was hit by a Guevara passenger bus. 24 years old Gersbach and companions were on their way to Naga City for the Miss Ilocanja beauty pageant when the accident took place. During the collision, Gersbach's fashion designer and driver also died while another companion of the beauty queen was seriously injured. In April of 2011, 19-year-old A.G. Perez was declared dead due to multiple head and neck wounds because of a car accident while on the way home from a Star Magic show in Dagupan City, Pangasinan. The car he was in collided with another vehicle along MacArthur Highway in Moncada, Tarlac. In May of 2011, the Philippines record-breaking biking champion Michael Greg Buncho died after suffering serious injuries from a crash. Traveling at high speed, his bike had slipped into loose gravel on the shoulder of the speedway. He was thrown off some 100 meters from his bike, crashing into an unfinished barrier on the speedway where a protruding reed bar punctured his body and damaged his kidney and liver. TV host Alisa Alano was seriously injured after an early morning accident in Marikina in October 2012. The Everest-type SUV that she drove was wrecked after hitting the center island of Marcos Highway near the SM Marikina area and turned. 4 other people aboard a Honda sedan hit by Eliza were also hurt. Rescue teams removed Alano from her SUV and was rushed to a nearby hospital. In 2013, David Licauco got involved in a car accident that deeply affected him. David said he was with his friends heading back to Manila when the accident happened. Their car hit a gas truck. Although he only suffered minor injuries, his friend unluckily died. He later related that he suffered more on psychological pain because of his friend's death. Megastar Sharon Cuneta was in a car accident one night of November 2013 on her way home from a taping. According to her, she was going to the right way in Bonifacio Global City when a speeding car from her right hit her van. While nobody got hurt, she admitted she was shaken up since this was not the first time she found herself in a vehicular mishap. Her tire burst and the frontal bumper of the car that hit her van was wrecked. In 2014, during a taping for Jezebel, Ann Cortez was stung by a box jellyfish. Stings from the jellyfish are extremely painful and can be fatal to humans, but Cortez was rushed to hospitals in San Juan and Lipa, Batangas before she was finally brought to St. Luke's Medical Center in Bonifacio Global City, Taguig. She was reportedly in pain and had rashes all over her body. Arvin Tado Jimenez died in February of 2014 in an incident when a GV Florida transport bus fell off a road in Talubin, Bontoc Mountain Province. 14 people were killed and more than 32 people were injured. In 2014, Gerald Anderson had a near-death experience while on the set. In an interview, the actor says he nearly drowned after losing consciousness underwater. He recounted that he had blacked out as he attempted to surface. On November 11, 2017, actor-dancer Franco Hernandez was in a vacation with his friends in Don Marcelino, Davao Occidental, when a big wave hit the boat. The boat capsized, and because of his inability to swim, the 26-year-old drowned to death. In 2017, Gardo Versosa met an accident while shooting the former TV series Destined to Be Yours. He bled after a bad fall on his head while doing a scene. In 2018, actresses Bianca Manalo and Ira Madrigal were among the 10 passengers who survived after a speedboat capsized in Arasasan Barangay, Sebaste, Antique. The speedboat was bound for Mararcison Island in Colasi, Antique for a Holy Week vacation when it encountered strong waves. When the boat capsized, all the passengers were clinging to the side of the boat. Mayor Tan, who was among the passengers, decided to swim for more than 2 hours to reach the shoreline. The mayor was assisted by fishermen to get back to rescue his companions. In May of 2018, former The Voice Kids Philippines contestant Christian Paso died in a tragic motorcycle accident. According to news reports, the accident occurred in Barangay Malabano in San Juan, Batangas. Christian suffered severe traumatic brain damage since he was not wearing a helmet. Paso joined the singing competition in 2015. In October of 2018, Pinoy boy band superstar member Marcus Patterson had a motorcycle accident which left him bedridden until the end of the year. The accident resulted to a broken femur and a kneecap. Marcus admitted that he went through a difficult time during his stay in the hospital until he went out to undergo hard rehabilitation therapy. Neil Perez had a motorcycle accident in June 2018. Specific details of the accident were not disclosed, but information says Neil spent his recovery at the Metropolitan Medical Center in Manila. CT scans showed that his brain was undamaged. In 2019, former Unang Hirit host Michael Panglinan, also known as Riggs, was hit by a motorcycle while crossing the street in Puerto Princesa City, Palawan. News reported that the motorcycle driver who hit Eagle was found to be positive in alcohol. Eagle had a surgery on his right leg. Leia Zalonga had a ski accident in January 2019. During their family trip in Hokkaido, Japan, she broke her leg's shin bone on a slope. This accident had to postpone her British debut tour in March of the same year. On January 5, 2020, Boy took Quezon's car was hit from behind. The accident took place along Quezon Avenue in Quezon City. He survived the accident unharmed. His car, however, sustained major damages at the back. It was known later that the driver of the van that rammed into Boy 2's car fell asleep on the wheel, which caused the collision. In June of 2020, Kapuso star Ken Chan had a road mishap at the intersection of Panay and Timog Avenue in Quezon City. The accident occurred when the sport utility vehicle carrying him was crushed by a van. Ken revealed that he was not driving fast during the time when another vehicle rear-ended his car. He did not suffer any bruises. It was confirmed that the driver of the van and his passenger were rushed to the East Avenue Medical Center after getting wounded in the collision. In July of 2020, former actress Nina Jose revealed she suffered from a second-degree burn in her thighs and some parts of her private area when she accidentally spilled boiling water onto her groin while doing steam inhalation therapy or SUB. Before this accident happened, she revealed that she suffered from a miscarriage and would have given birth around the time of the incident had her pregnancy went on. Nina was in pain for 2 months till she recovered. In August 2020, Robin Padilla shared his near-death experience while in quarantine. While fixing a problem with the swimming pool's water pump and filter, Padilla discovered exposed wires near the area. If he had not seen this before jumping into the pool, he would have been electrocuted as he went into the water. In early 2021, in Batangas province, Ervic Vihandre had a car accident. He was on his way to the province to pick up some food from a farm belonging to his girlfriend that could be donated in a community pantry when his car turned upside down on the road and was totally wrecked. Luckily, he was able to come out from the car unhurt. In March 2023, 16-year-old Andre Sison was killed in a car crash. Sison and other passengers were riding in a luxury sedan traveling along Commonwealth Avenue in Quezon City when the driver suddenly lost control of the vehicle. The sedan hit a post, a tree, then crashed into a concrete wall of a subdivision. Season, along with the driver and passengers, were rushed to a nearby hospital. He was among the 3 young passengers declared dead in the incident. And finally, on May 14, 2023, Gigi Delana and her band had a car accident while heading to Ilocos Norte to perform at the annual Himala sa Buhangin Art and Music Festival. She and her bandmates sustained minor injuries due to the collision. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like my video and subscribe to support my channel.